Hey guys, I wanted to quickly let you know that I've added some new features to my phone app and organized it a little bit. One of them is going to be this zombie calculator, and when you click on it, it's going to take you to a calculator that allows you to calculate how many zombies there are per round based on how many players there are. It also lets you see how much health zombies have on certain rounds. It's pretty interesting and really good for people that are going high rounds. Another feature I've added is Newton's Cookbook Daily Recipes, and once you click on it, it's going to show you what the 3 recipes are for the day. This should help those people out that don't want to have to turn on their consoles to find out what their recipes are. This will help you decide if you actually do want to get online and make some of these. I've also added an icon for the gobblegums. I'm going to have that updated where it's going to show all of them and their abilities so you can just like really quickly reference them. There's also a live chat now that is working if you guys want to like meet up and meet other players. This is a great place to do that. This app is currently available for download on Google Play, and it will be available on iOS devices within a few weeks. It just takes some time to get this process, but on Google Play you can search Zombie Tutorials by Queen. I'll also have this link down in the description. Now I want to talk to you guys about this elemental knife that Slick and I had found years ago. It is back for remastered Origins, and it used to be the most powerful weapon, and it still is on Black Ops 2. And it's not a legitimate weapon, it's definitely a glitch, and that's been much debated, but I guarantee you this is not supposed to exist in the game. On Black Ops 2, you would glitch out the elemental upgraded fire iron fist, and when they were glitched out, you would actually lose them but keep your melee knife. But then you would also keep this fire elemental, and it made it really powerful where you could kill infinitely. I'm going to briefly go over all the steps that you have to do to get this elemental knife, and you have to do all the Easter egg steps up until the very last step. I don't feel I need to cover all the Easter egg steps. I've got a chart here and a website and a phone app to cover all of that, and I'll have all that linked down in the description. So what you have to do is get to step 14, and this is where you're down at the bottom of excavation and you're punching the zombies to get your upgraded iron fist. This is where it's different for Origins Remastered. Normally, if you were holding out one of the staffs and punching these zombies, you'd pick up your tablet and now you have these upgraded iron fists, but also with the element of the staff that you're holding. It's unfortunate that I'm having to report that this element has now been removed on Origins Remastered. It doesn't matter what staff you're holding, when you pick up that tablet to get your upgraded fist, there's not going to be any element attached to it anymore. However, you can still do this glitch to get that knife that's really powerful. Now, how powerful it is something we're still trying to figure out. So in the same way that you did on Black Ops 2, you want to get your upgraded fist, then you need to make sure that you have another player in the game, go into a robot's head, and immediately down yourself with a grenade. And again, for Origins Remastered, it doesn't matter what staff you're holding to do this glitch, because it's not going to give you any kind of element. Now Black Ops 2, you have to have the fire staff to get that really powerful fire elemental knife. Right here, I'm waiting for him to completely bleed out in the robot's head, and once he does, this player that's in the map and that is alive needs to kill the last zombies, and then that player that bled out in the robot's head going to spawn back in, and they're going to have a very powerful knife. This is the footage here of the player that bled out in the robot's head. They're knifing the zombies, and they were holding the fire staff when they picked up the tablet, but there's no fire elemental anymore. We also tried this with the ice staff, and there was no element, so it's been completely removed. Now here's some footage from Black Ops 2 with the fire elemental knife, and you can clearly see that it is setting the zombies on fire, which makes it really powerful. In fact, the most powerful, because if you glitched out the knife and got the ice, the wind, or the lightning, it wouldn't be infinite killing. Only the fire elemental made it infinite. You can see right here, players having a very easy time in this tunnel, just killing zombies with no problem at all. Now let's switch over to Origins Remastered, glitching out this knife, and with this fire element removed, this player right here in the corner is trying to knife these zombies that are coming out of the window. Normally this would just wreck all these zombies and you wouldn't have any trouble whatsoever. We noticed having Widow's Wine trying to knife zombies just created webs, and we couldn't even knife them at that point. It was a real problem, and you can't kill these guys fast enough before they get to you. It's just killing like 1 or 2 zombies at a time, and yeah, it's just not as strong anymore. So this very popular strategy of glitching out the fire elemental knife, sitting down here in the tunnel, people would get a modified controller and have it melee over and over again, and then they would wake up the next day and be, you know, in some very high rounds. Well, that is not going to work for DLC 5. At best, you can run around with this and just have a very powerful knife, and we are still trying to find out how good it really is. Is it better than the upgraded fist even at all? Because there's no element anymore. This DLC just came out, so we haven't had a chance to really test this in high rounds, and it's already pretty bad, but we will get around to doing it, and we'll definitely keep you guys updated and let you know if it is still infinite killing. But I hope this helped you guys out, and we'll see you next video.